Hey, Cmax here. Gonna do a review on one I've had in safe for quite a while. This is one I bought. I bought this gun used, geez, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago from a local gun shop. And it is a high standard Duramatic M-101. It's a 22 long rifle. This particular model has a 4.5 inch barrel. They did have 6.5 inch barrel lengths, and I'll put a picture of that right here. They made this particular pistol from 1954 through 1970. It is a striker fired. You can see no hammer here. When you pull the trigger, she drops, and I'll show you that in a minute. The company was founded in 1926, started making 22s in the 30s. And what really brought them to fame was they were making extremely high quality 22 pistols for low money. And of course, it was during the Depression, so made them successful, and they were a really big hit. During World War II, the Army ordered like 34,000 HD models, and they did that to help. They felt like the HD model felt like and operated very similar to a 1911. So they were much more cost effective to teach and train soldiers on how to use the 1911. So that's how they kind of got into the military. They were adopted by the OSS, and that's the reason I wanted one of the guns for the collection, was mainly because of the OSS. Now, the OSS was the Office of Strategic Services, and it was basically the predecessor to the CIA. They trained, deployed, and used spies. And here's a picture of the model that they used, and you can see it's got a built-in suppressor, and of course, with the 22 and everything, they could eliminate bad guys very easily and very quietly. And it was because of that I was like, well, I'd like to have one for the collection. This one was actually at a local gun store, and I did pick it up. I wish I'd have had the 6.5 inch barrel because I like the longer barrel model guns, but this is what they have. I've shot it some, but it's pretty much a safe queen. On this particular model, the length is 8.5 inches. So if you had the longer barrel, it would be 10.5 inches. The height is 4 7/8. The width is 1.47. Now this gun with an empty mag weighs just a half ounce, light of 2 pounds. So she's pretty heavy. Now the interesting thing is the whole mag well and everything is the Bakelite hand grip. You can take a screw off here and it'll come straight off. So the gun, and I'm going to show you how the gun breaks down here in just a minute. It's got a 4.92, almost 5 pound trigger pull average, and it is striker fired. It's got the little red dot, and this shows you that it's cocked and ready to fire. This is a striker fired gun. There is no hammer, but just watch it as I pull the trigger. Now it's unloaded. It does have a snap cap, or a poor man's snap cap, which is, if you've seen any of my videos, that's a drywall anchor, which works wonderful and is extremely inexpensive. But anyway, just watch it, and boom, you see it drops. That tells you it is not charged. Magazine release right here, and falls free. Interesting thing about it is the grip here is basically the body of it. I'm not going to totally take it apart. Barrel and stuff comes off very easily, but it's just kind of a unique design. This is Bakelite, which is an early form of plastic. Now, what's kind of cool about it, of course, you have your safety here. You see red, she's ready to fire, so that's safety is on, safety off. But to break it down, you see this little screw here. You just unscrew it, and you unscrew it, and as you can see, the barrel comes right off. and the slide comes right off. There's the return spring and the firing pin, all right there. Now you have to be careful. You can shoot this thing across the room if you're not, if you're not careful there. But as you can see, you've got the lower receiver part here, but the main body of it is the handle. And there we go. Release that. Firing pin comes out, as well as the spring. And that's basically as much as you need to break the pistol down. Now, all I have to do if I want to take off the bottom part here is remove that screw, and she comes apart. And here comes the air conditioner. All right, well, let's put her back together. Like I said, I'm not going to take the pistol grip off. But so what we got to do is we've got to get this in here and lock her down. So what you want to do is, of course, the spring goes around here, and you can see she's notched out on the flat side. It's flat, but then it's recessed even in, and it catches right there. So you want it flat side down, this orientation. So put her around the spring, and be careful because she can kick back on you. And let's see how the other side works there. There we go. Oh, you hear it click and it grabs. Okay, so you can see that's in there. This spring goes around the whole piece like that, which is going to accept the slide. And the spring goes inside the round part here, just like that. And then the slide. Come on now, baby. There we go. Comes on back. You want to hold that back. She just screwed in. So you set it in there and just start screwing it back in. So it's really unique in the way it comes apart. And you just pretty much finger tight it, let it go. Now, being rim fire, especially an old rim fire, do not dry fire this thing. And this is, if I remember right, a number 4 anchor. You can buy like 100 of them for like $1. And as you snap them, it's going to chew the thing up, but I got bukus of them, so it doesn't matter. I keep them everywhere and just keep them in all my 22s. So we let it go there and do the test fire. There again, just watch this drop here. Boom, she's good to go. So it's a nice little gun. It's called the Dura-MATIC, High Standard Dura-MATIC M-101 22 long rifle made by High Standard. Just one for the collection. I don't really shoot it. It's a, like I said, it was one I got for the safe. But that's going to wrap it up on this. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and share and make posters and do all that kind of good stuff. But thanks for watching. You know the rules. Keep your finger off the trigger till you're ready to fire. Always know where your muzzle's pointed. Every gun is always loaded. Thanks a lot, and you'll have a great day.